How's everyone doing today? Taking a moment here for alignment. Alignment is pretty much done. We're fat and heavy today. I took off a lot of gas to be able to put on those big girls. You gotta bust some bunkers. It's not too far away, about 23 nautical miles. And then after that, hoping to be able to do some close air support. Challenges, intermittent weather. Obviously. Let's see where we're at here. Cheating with the F10 map. I'm going to hang a right and take the active. Cross one of the runways there for whatever that MB aircraft is. Nose wheel steering engaged. Oh, you can feel the weight. A true pig today. Gray flag, Syria map. Map's been online for over several hours. So I hope I have time to get through this. And once again, I got really fat with some 2,000-pound GPS guided munitions. So some fire and forget stuff. I want to cross the active here. And once I'm nice and light, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a little bit further to the southeast and do some close air support there. So that's why I've got the Maverick, some APKWS on the left wing, and of course the gun. So use those standoff munitions, order of priority, SAM's AAA armor, and then I can get in close with the guns to ensure my safety. Okay, 50 knots. Above that now, nose wheel steering off. Lots of runway, half flaps. Going straight 175. Just hitting 110 now. And I'm going to take as much runway as I can. Oh, we're coming up to the end of it. Let's rotate nice and slowly. There we go. Gear up. Just gonna clear the trees. Want to get that speed. The gear's up. Nice positive climb. Flaps up. Just trimming a little bit. All right. I'm gonna fence in, but I'm gonna keep my lights on just because of the weather. It's not fantastic. There's an IFF. And one of the things I haven't done is actually plot where it is that I'm going. So let's do that right now as I continue to climb. This is what I want to do here. I suspect these are bunkers. So we'll just get on there. Let's get out of the F9 here. And go straight into the waypoint. Let's add a waypoint. I always like to do AAA. Let's go into MGRS. And the 37 Sierra. There you go. And I believe it was a Bravo uniform. It's not going to do that. So that's a Bravo uniform, 584876. 584876. Was that right? Yeah. Bam. And the elevation 1493. We're golden. Flight plan manager. Let's pump that in there. AAA comes up. I'm going to put it into number 3. And from there, flight plan. Up on the HUD. There you go, 22 miles. That's just spooling up. JDAMs right away. see here. Clouds is going to be a huge issue. How am I going to see this? It's nice to have JDAMs, but if my TGP can't make stuff out either. And the next one is the AWACS. So AWACS should be on 131, but I'm not hearing them. That's an issue for me. AI AWACS 131, that's why, decimal 8. So that way I can build a situational awareness of where the threats are, but I know that I've got some friendly eagles in the area. Okay, so that line right there we go. I'm on for line. I'm gonna keep elevating and hope to find a hole somewhere in the clouds. And if I can't, I'm gonna have to mark these points under the weather. These areas have been engaged before. And I'm just hoping that the local defenses are out, but I need to drop my GBU-31s on there. I know I look motionless. I'm just taking a moment to share the stream. Sharing that to the Discord, where we discuss all things close air support and JTAC. Okay, 14 miles. Things aren't looking great at all. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. I'm in a massive cloud. Okay, so I'm really going to have to study the terrain here a little bit. So just working the contrast here on the TAD helps me, there you go, define some features. So my target area is immediately east of roughly a north-south running ridgeline or high terrain. I'm ascending at the moment, and I want to make sure that I make it through this, because this is, look, my visibility is like 50 feet. Okay, so there's no JTAC on the ground to give me precise coordinates. I do not trust the F10 map. I might be able to do that, but I don't want to chance it. So if I can't find an opening, I'm going to have to get below and use my TGP to get my grids and pop that into the weapon system. Weapons are already selected. And the laser guided bomb, well, that's not going to really work in this. Okay, so now there's an opening. But it's not going to be enough. Oh, I can see that. All right. Perfect. And there's a jet that's working there right now. Ah, some of these are just those kind of tanks. Yeah, so that large structure there that the crosshairs are on, they need GBU-31s for sure. Oh, it's not even what I thought it was. Okay. Okay, this is going to be an easy day. We're looking at probably 2 in there and 1 apiece. This is the priority target. Oh, look at what he's doing. Ah, shoot. Alright. Well, at least they dropped those. Yeah, there's the F-15s. Good job. I don't even know what weapon systems those are on the side. Alright, so if he's engaging that, is there another similar target? These are all done. This is where I want to do close air support afterwards. What's this? No problem. And that F-15 is dead. He drove it into the ground. So I want to put the crosshairs right there. Manual release. See you later. ×1. Can I do another one? No, I missed the opportunity. I'm just gonna do a UE because it seems to be a pocket out there. So get on a back bearing 270. And I've just lost 2,000 pounds of weight, which is fantastic. If we're really lucky, yeah, so one of them's burning. So I'll put the other one right there. The reason why I'm putting the crosshairs on the side of the that fuel container, whatever it's called, is because the targeting pod is looking at the planet with the software provided to it. It knows where the planet is, the ground, but it does not know where the structure is. So if you point at the top of the structure, that laser is actually going through the structure into the ground behind it. So if I did that, the bomb would go long. I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm pointing at the very base of the structure. That way I know I'm going to hopefully hit that corner with an error of maybe some feet. But upon the bomb dropping, and it's 2,000 pounds, it's going to smoke that structure. The other structure is burning. And so hopefully by hitting the other one that's not burning, the burning structure is also going to blow up. But these did not merit 31 GBU-31s at all. Okay, Magic says we're clean. Thank you, Magic, for starting to do your job. The Air Force. The union of any military. Okay, now I've obscured by... Okay, yeah. Shoot, I really can't see anything. Headed in there. Oh, there it is.
Chevy A2 inbound.
Okay,
warning,
got
autopilot.
it. Aiming for the base again. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, just waiting 1 second, 2 seconds, manual release, peace. Alright. And then... yeah, we're gonna have to do a reattack on that.
Warning, autopilot.
So this system seems to be moving... I can't tell the direction, but we'll see what 270 gives me again. Just want to end up in this pocket. And I don't mind being in this pocket either, because everything safe is to the west. I'm flying west now. That's done. Great. Is that 3? They're all dead. Perfect. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it shows that they're smoking. I'll try and get my pod over here to see if there's still something there. And if there isn't, I suspect that with a little bit of time, that's when these guys disappear. We lost 1,000 pounds of gas, which is not a problem. Ah, check out that rainbow. That's beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen that in a server before. Sick. Alright, let's do, we're gonna do a flyby here. We'll see what kind of infrastructure, if anything, is remaining. And if nothing is remaining, then we'll press south. Man, this weather is really hairy.
Pull up.
Now
pull
I
up.
know there's no insane high features.
Altitude,
Some
altitude.
light poles, electrical poles. That's destroyed. That's destroyed. And across the road, that's all destroyed. All right. Flares.
Altitude, altitude.
Some openings up here. 180, which is my south. And we're going to ascend again. And then we're going to replot where we want to go here. Not too far. Man, this weather model is really something. Okay. Yeah, so this village here, we're going to check into that. It's a Bravo uniform 707644. That's changed. Let's just cycle through. 11 miles. Okay. So our ridge line is immediately to our right. And now we're hitting open spaces and terrain. This is something. So I know like lasers in DCS world, they'll see through clouds. In real life, you don't want to do that. It's not a thing. But I'm just thinking about the manpad threat. And this sucks because if the AI can see through the clouds, which I assume that they can,
Dodge 5-2, Magic 2.
I have to be low to see. There's a hole in here. Let's study the terrain here. I don't want to go northeast, so I'm going to try and keep my tracks north, south running on the west side, and then on the south side of that. Okay, getting a view here. Just popping some flares. Too close for comfort. A nice hole right over it. Let's open this guy up. I'm not seeing anything on the outskirts. And that's if anything is remaining here at all. Wow, this is gonna be tough. I'm happy with the altitude that I have. I just need to start a right-hand turn so I can study this with the TGP. And then we're gonna be Popeye momentarily. Popeye being brevity when clouds are in the TGP. And again, I've got these huge bombs that I don't want to jettison them. Alright. I get it. Okay. Trying to study what's in there. If anything, changing polarity. I'm already max zoomed out. And My eyes right now just going up and down these roads. Just trying to find something that the texture looks different than anything else out there. Obviously going into a cloud. I don't see a thing. This is one of those things about these servers where you don't know like what kind of work's been done already. Maybe a chopper would be able to bring in some soldiers and then all of a sudden it becomes blue and you take it over. However, this is what a lot of real life has looked like. A lot of the close air support aircraft that I had were conducting not ISR, but what's called NT-ISR, or non-traditional ISR. ISR being intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. And these guys just look. They just look where I can't see. And they're looking where I'm going to be in 5 minutes from now, in an hour from now. What sucks about this is you're literally trying to find like the needle in the haystack at times. What's this here? I thought I saw something there, but... So again, as I keep going through this, periodically changing polarity, and just different things are going to pop out at me. In real life, even when you've got, say, a human being walking in the woods, you can lose them in the foliage, however, but by changing polarity like this, changing between white hot, black hot, you're able to distinguish shapes as they move through foliage, for example. But I'm getting pretty comfortable here telling a close air support, or sorry, a rotary wing asset to just drop troops in here. We're right on top of it. We're not harassed at all. I don't want to spend too much more time out here. We're going to move on. Then I got to be cognizant of my fuel state. I thought that was a group in there. Not so much. This is what we were looking at right there. So now let's go up to this guy. That's 755721. Okay, we're back up. We're going to be able to go in straight ahead. There's a nice pocket in the weather.
Magic 2-1, Dodge 5-3, request picture.
I don't think I've been on a gray flag where there was this much really crap weather. So on this one, we know the northeast was hostile. Okay, there we go. Just looking for something on the outskirts. Sucks. There's some flares. And then on the other village, there's stuff there too. This is going to be a big, fat, lazy circle. Right-hand wheel. And right now I'm just looking for anything on the outskirts. And again, I'm just not finding anything. Usually on these servers, there's like a pocket of resistance at one of the openings. I almost want to do like a show of force in there and just see if someone shoots up at me.
Pull up, pull up.
So when I said almost, I actually meant I'm gonna do it. So just flares.
Altitude, altitude.
Keeping an eye up. Nothing on the
Altitude,
radar.
Altitude.
RWR rather. Nothing shooting at me whatsoever. Almost feel bad that this is really an uneventful stream so far.
Pull up, pull up.
So no small arms, nothing hit me. It's possible there's a man or two, but once the rotary wing get in there,
Pull up, pull up.
they should be able to take over these villages. Yeah. Nothing. And fuel state is 3.4. Okay. Got a little bit of altitude there. There's some kind of SAM system behind me. I don't want to investigate that. It must be at this airport. Yeah. Okay. So what do we do with that? Lots of activity down there. Is this it's red.
Uzi 1-1. Request bogey dope.
And that's blue. What are the resources here like?
Uzi 1-1. Magic
Air-to-air missiles, bombs. They have no bombs. Maybe some CBUs? Or they're out of CBUs. GPU 12s. I've got a good deal of stuff. This looks like an interesting AO. What we're going to do is we're going to go south and we're going to land. We're going to refuel at this location. And then we're going to be able to work this area here. And there's a lot of mutual support there as well. Yeah, if I'm able to cheat like this. Man, these clouds are insane. Hey Schmitty, I'm just seeing your text right now. I'm gonna fly for another about an hour or so. And Conrad, yeah, like tongue in cheek, man. Like this is you're absolutely right. It's the bad weather getting below there, and A10 slow and nimble, being able to work that. Schmitty, it's a online server, so if you want to join, by all means, come on in. I just want to see where airfield I was taken off from so you can be in close proximity. It's Al Assad A10 C2 mid game. You'll be able to join there. I think I'm going to be able to do some work before I actually go refuel. So that's a 871286. There we go. 14 miles away. And let's just go straight into it. Again, on the TAD, I've been able to look. There shouldn't be anything crazy out there. Shouldn't. I'm still stacked with weapons. I'm heavy, which I don't feel great about. Am I going to be able to get out of a cloud here eventually? Oh, wow. It's not looking hot. Castrol, you can be with us in spirit. But I hear ya when you're at work and you gotta do the mundane. Take one for the team. So again, if you're just joining us, we're able to do this. We started off bunker busting. Bunker was already busted, but we took down some features. Let's have a look to see if those things are actually gone now. Like, we know the buildings are gone. For some reason, these squares are still remaining. But I know for a fact, like, unless they're still burning, I don't know if they have to burn for a little while. Okay, now I'm coming up to my threat area. I gotta be careful of a friendly, and something's shooting up at me. Alright. Where is this thing? Whoa. It's not very nice. Oh, it's an airport. Jesus. And there's AAA. I'm not in a nice place. Okay, where's that coming from? And defending. Go to the ground, go to the ground. Get some speed.
Pull up, pull up.
Jesus Christ.
Pull up, pull up.
SA-13.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, well, I found it. No error messages. Fantastic. These flak gunners are amazing human beings. Alright? Like, we need to hire these guys. There's a pocket over here to the south, and I'm going to be able to work that. And then the airport is obviously full of baddies, which kind of throws me for a loop. This is airport over here. AAA SA-13 was there. What's the distance to the TGP? 5 miles. But now this is where I need some standoff. The Maverick's already hot. This is good. Alright. Let's get back in there. Priority of effort. Anything that fires into the sky. Okay, I want to be careful here. I'm going to go hot in on them. Nice and slow, however. Try and find something to fuck with. And not too close, so it's not going to have a lot of time here. Changing polarity. zoom out. Come on, where's the pocket of resistance here? Four miles. $3 this sucks.
Magic 2-1. In field 1-1.
Let's have a look outside the cockpit. Not seeing anything. Do it again.
In field 1-1. Magic 2-1. Clean.
Flares. Back into this pocket here. Anything shooting at me? Stuff is shooting at me. Where's it coming from? Still shooting at me. Oh yeah, they're zoning in right now. But I can't make out on. Oh yeah, there you go. I made that out. Let's investigate that. Fuel state 2.6. There is something bad in there. Right now, if I might be able to go up high. SA13. Yeah, that's not nice. Excuse me. It's a soft skin vehicle, but something was firing in the vicinity of. I see you, SA13. SA13 with a tank. SA13's on fire. Can I get in there for... Okay. SAM number 2. Operate that just in case there is one. And a 2,000 pounder on a tank with an SA13 adjacent to that. And I'm using flares right now. Yep. I'm not doing so shit hot right now. Flares and chaff. Hopefully it goes behind me. All kinds of bad stuff going on. Come on, JDAM. Nose down, picking up some speed. It'll put me in the Wes a lot sooner. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Weapon away. Let's see. Still flares and chaff. Nose down just a little bit, just to pick up some speed, but I gotta get out of here. Just flares now, 180. Keep this altitude. And I'm in a nice chunk of sky right now. Let's trim the bird. And I just lost another 2,000 pounds, which is great. Shack. Jammer off. Can I see anything in there? That AAA, man, still. They're good little soldiers. They're doing their jobs. Let's see if I can't see more in here. All that damage. Good job, 2,000 pounder. That's that soft skin vehicle. I just need to make sure that SA-13 is also shacked. Just trying to play with the polarity here, and I just can't make sure. I gotta be careful that I'm not going into the, yeah, see, look, the airspace here. That doesn't work for me. Fuel state 2.3. We're gonna call bingo 1,000 pounds. Let's get into this nice big open sky. And let's just try and find an avenue where I can look into on the ground here. I'm pretty sure we took care of that T-72, what it looked like in an SA-13. Hitting some of those artillery pieces, the AAA firing up at us, like that would be huge. See, look, they're still through the sky. See those puffs of black smoke? They're still able to make me out. Superior human beings. These Syrian soldiers. Maybe they're Wagner Group. TGP can't see anything. I'm gonna take a dive. Go down this way. Just engine off. And see if we can't make anything out. Distance 8 miles. We can afford to creep in a little bit. Okay, confirm T-72's KIA. And then, I don't know what else is in there. In that airfield... a lot of lag there.
Warning, autopilot.
Just gonna see if I can work this airfield a little bit. Oh man. Three miles out though. If I go put on gas, it's a good news story. Jesus, what was this? What landed there? This is no joke. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is if I go put on gas, then I'm heavier. I do have a couple heavy bombs right now, but like that 2,000 pounder took care of 2 units for me. Let's turn in. And I'm gonna go with Mavericks. The thing that's I'm not smart about right now is that AAA just having a field day. Some Jennies. Tons of targets. I just gotta find the priority targets. What's this guy? A generator. Yeah, thanks. Another generator. Looks like some mortars were there. I'm not sure what that was, but I gotta rejig. Fuel state 2000. We have time. Unfortunately, this is boring, but it's the method in which we've got to do business. Again, this AAA fire. Can I find out where it's coming from? I don't see anything firing away. Again, this giant piece of sky. I'm just going to separate a little bit more. There's where my TGP's at. And I know I found some targets. I just don't want to waste my AGMs on infantry fighting vehicles or Soskin vehicles. I'm looking for the AAA stuff. I'm looking for SAMs. I don't mind getting low with the A10 and below the clouds, but when the clouds are literally touching the surface, this makes the job incredibly challenging. I really feel for those guys in like the Eagle, which is not fully developed yet. And they're just learning how to use it in this kind of a space. Alright, nose down so I can get a little bit of speed there. We had said that's a generator, right? Yeah, okay. Zoom out. Ah, shit. I messed something up there with the buttons, unfortunately. Get back out there. Alright. We'll nuke this guy just because we can. Ah, fuck. Why did this happen again? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm obviously messing something up with the TGP. Again, yeah. Fuel 1.8. And this is my only pocket to kind of like work in right now. Now I know we took some hits. If I do a self BDA here. I'm not seeing anything at all. Who's where here? think what I can do to get around that is the flight plan manager build. AL space. Where's the Q? Q, yeah.
Pull up, pull up.
Yeah, don't die. Heads down. Alcazar, got it. So now we'll make that. There we go. Now the TGP's on there. And this should be the best avenue of attack. We'll do a level approach this time around. Just because that way if something's shooting up at me, I can dive down, get some speed. It's just not working. It's so dense. 7 miles. No, it's not doing much, is it? Can see tree lines. Oh, what's this guy? Yeah, of course it's a generator. And this is the guy I just want to off right now. Rifle away. Just so I can get something. It's really petty. Flares.
Pull up, pull up.
Can't see anything else whatsoever. You can see that AAA again. Just having a blast with me. Oh shit. And again, something's hitting the ground there. So I'm wondering... I'm wondering if that's not where the AAA is. It definitely took a hit on that one. Because it looks like something was hitting the ground. But I'm wondering now if that's the AAA firing. My TGP's in the area. There's where I took some hits there. My systems are all good, and my fuel state 1.4. Let's get the TGP ready here. Right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything. Gotta turn now because there's this cloud in the way, of course. If this was legitimate troops in contact, this would be a horrible experience for everybody involved. So you can see the burning wreck out there. 5 miles out. Whatever. Rifle away. And so now, defending again, or just
Pull up. Pull up.
really want to look into that grassy area.
Altitude. Altitude.
And I'm just wondering why things appeared to be hitting the ground. Okay. There's some obvious AAA firing there. Come on, come on. Work that TGP. Like roughly in there. Maybe. Who's getting shot at? Whoever, maybe this F-15 flying at speeds. Another rainbow. Trying to distract me with its beauty when we're in conflict. It's fucking bullshit. Alright. Okay, this is the best angle we've got. Of course, there's a classic generator in the area. The thing with the AAA guns is they're not giving off a ton of heat, I guess. What's this? I found a bush. Sweet. Oh my god, so frustrating. Soft skin vehicles, don't care. Another one of these guys. I'll do that. Rifle away. Now I just want to keep my eyes peeled for anything shooting. Yeah, further north there's obviously
Altitude.
lights.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
It's guys shooting there. I can turn around, get the TGP on there, take custody of that. See, what's this stuff here hitting the ground? Strange. Yeah. Alright. I need to RTB. What do we got here? Flight heading 078. There's no other traffic. While I do this, let me check messages. Yeah, Conrad, I think Schmitty was alluding to the fact that he's just off for 2 months and he's super busy with free time, so he can't make the server. He's been on these before, so he's got all the mods required. Alright, airport, where are ya? Da, 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 da. Be really sweet if I could get like a hole in the weather so I can see the runway. I like where my speed's at. It's not going to be like a regular approach or anything. I just want to land. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I'm way off. Just going off the TAD right now. Let's go half flaps. Just trimming it out. Let's silence that. Full flaps. Just looking at the TAD. Just keep it like this. There's a road there. Okay, it's on the map. Yeah, got it. And then there's another road coming up here. Where is it? I don't even know if Syria has weather like this. Like, I've been to Iraq before, but you might see this a little bit during the winter. Probably full flaps. Oh yeah, there it is. We're golden. Lag. Not a great time to lag. Three green, full flaps, landing lights on.
Altitude, altitude.
Boards are coming out. There's a lot of runway here. Holy drift. Oh, shoot. Damaged the runway or the landing gear. Yeah, got it. So let's make it to the end of the runway here, hopefully. And I think what we'll do is, instead of getting the rearm repair and seeing how challenging everything is, we're going to stop the stream. And I hope everyone got something out of how I was trying to dissect tactics there, working against the weather, finding pockets in what do you call it, in the weather to be able to see what was going on, how I'm attracting fire, etc., etc. Here we can pull off over here. A little bit of brakes, nose wheel steering engaged. Perfect. Yeah, we definitely had a decent BDA for what it is we did today. We took some fire, we survived. I had a horrible landing. That's on me. What I'll do is I'm going to take off the munitions at this location, so they'll at least be here for others to use. How do we do this again? Yeah, if we remove this stuff, I think it comes into the inventory here.
Rifle, Bravo.
Disarming.
Copy.
And that's it, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, feel free to join the Discord, talk about all things JTAC and close air support. It'd be my pleasure. And until next time, cheers.